Good morning, good evening, and good night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today as we go ahead and take a look into Dairy Girls, season number one, episode number two. And if you guys are a fan of the show, Dairy Girls, if you guys enjoy what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, don't forget to leave us that like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you guys want some early and unedited episodes, then go ahead and check us out on our Patreon. Of course, only if that's something that interests you guys. So, very quickly, you guys, we are going to go ahead and start the very next episode of Dairy Girls, episode two. And I'm very excited to watch the show with you guys. As you guys may have seen in my very first reaction of this show is pretty funny, man. I mean, again, this is just the second episode. I only watched one episode, but from what I've seen, the girls were amazing. I thought they were really, really funny. They played their parts extremely well, and I'm very excited to see where they go from. Obviously, the very first episode, and also we are following James, who happens to be the first male student in an all girls school. How does that happen, right? And it was very funny also with James. Poor James, all he wanted to do was use the bathroom, and they kept messing around with him and telling him to, like, you know, figure it out on your own type of situation. And I just thought it was completely funny. And I'm very, like I said, excited to see how this next episode is going to play. So hopefully you guys are pumped up. Hopefully you guys are ready to have some good laughs together. And hopefully you guys are ready to watch a pretty funny show. So without further ado, this is Dairy Girls, and let's have some fun. Here we go. Their face right now is like, they're like, what the hell's going on?
Sweet Jesus.
So if you really love me, come on and let it show.
Did I not ban this one?
Oh my god.
And it's love, the power of love. All you need is love. How deep is your love? It must have been love. I want to know what love is. I will always love you. No, sister? No, you didn't. Put on
There
this.
you go. You killed it.
Wonderful girls, lovely stuff. Before I dismiss you for the weekend, a few announcements. On Monday morning, several of... Please do not come crying to me.
Come on, the fuck.
Notice from Mr. Do you actually want me to do the dramatic pause?
No. Yeah, do it, but like not say it.
Paris, it's going to be Paris.
Oh, that's
If you need any
dope.
further information, there is a stall in the foyer. Sadly, father, son, niece.
Safe to say that the girls are excited about Paris. Hopefully they get the chance to go over there.
There's so much unity. The Champs-Elysees, the Arc de Triomphe, the...
What family?
Why do you have to be so coarse?
Why do you gotta be so coarse? Or however she said it.
Of course, Beckett lived in Paris. And if any night with,
It would be an honor.
What the? What?
well,
What?
see you then.
You will
Wants to hang around with little old me. You know what I admire most about you, Erin? Your unshakable principles.
Oh, she's upset.
Bonjour, tout le monde. Comment allez? For real? What?
Damn.
£375 each?
It's a lot.
And there's some sort of group discount. It's not Club 18 to 30.
Where's the pity?
That's a bit steep, Jenny. Just dip into your trust fund. I do it all the time.
Or what? You know about this?
Oh, it's a fuck.
Trust fund, you say? Interesting.
Michelle.
Dip into your trust fund, of course. No bother at all.
I have turned it down. It's at zero.
We'll have an opportunity there.
I don't know.
That
how
does
you
not sound like zero.
Telling me I don't have a trust fund. There you go. You're not as slow as you look.
Do I have a trust fund, Mary?
Listen, girls, there are no trust funds.
Four should cover us.
3 then. We'll compromise.
I'll compromise you through that window.
That's enough, Dad.
The tight bastard trying to starve us all, Mary.
Okay. 4 bags.
I don't have one.
For the love of God.
No one has one, it sounds like.
4 bags be enough.
More than enough.
I say we'd need 5.
Let's try plain, will I?
No onions, no cucumber.
1 plain.
No relish, no pickles, no mayonnaise.
Plain is fine.
What do you mean, no chicken?
Get that?
You took everything else out.
It's a chicken burger. Of course I want chicken. What are you? I shouldn't say this about my own brother, but by Christ, he's a boring bastard.
Oh my god, your own
Don't
brother?
give a take it.
Less of the cheek, you.
You ought to come straight round here. Do you hear me?
Absolutely, I would,
course.
if that was me.
Is he
I
all
wouldn't
right?
want to be alone.
He is traumatized. 5 bags will be enough.
Oh my god, they keep going up with the chip bag.
7 bags of 1 plain chicken burger.
Give me that.
Meg,
Thank you.
Jesus.
Alright.
I'm trying to tell
Any
you.
joy with the trust fund?
Nah, according to my map,
I looked at this before. I just assumed they were all dead cat posters.
missing
For
cat
jobs?
posters.
If you're an optimist.
I'm not sure if I'd be suited to any of these. They're all very
Well, Deco.
Poor
I'm
James.
okay, thanks.
What?
I don't really want anything.
You don't want anything.
How could you not want anything? It's lovely.
I just don't really fancy it, that's all.
I don't understand.
Are you not feeling it, James?
I don't
Oh
like
my
it,
God.
Okay? It's...
It's a good job you have the Economy 7 on the old timer, or you'd be roasted here.
Did you go for the Economy 7 in the end?
One of the two. He's looking for the keys
They're like,
to the
just
van.
get to the damn point.
Ranting and raving and getting himself all worked up, threatened, desperate to borrow their own van.
Call them they didn't borrow
I was
your
gonna say,
van.
they stole
They
it.
stole your van. Used
Right?
to move arms across the border and then they blew it up.
Aye, nightmare.
If she finds out about this, she'll kill you.
Kill
Oh
us.
no.
You're an accessory after the fact now, my friend.
Can I ask why he stole the notice board?
So we
Right,
get
the whole
first dibs
thing.
on all the jobs.
Wouldn't
Okay.
it have been easier to just remove the notices? They're only blue tacked on.
Fuck off, dickweed.
Christ, what possessed you, Michelle?
Yeah. The more I talk about it and the more... Let's do this, dears. Let's just make it happen.
God, I've never
Let's
seen
do
you
it.
so
Let's
fired
do
up.
it.
I
Yeah.
will book a French lad, Aaron. I will book a French...
Should just about be able to manage that, Michelle.
Oh, thanks.
I don't
you
know.
should just about be able to manage this.
There's also some gardening, mowing a lawn, etc. This will
James.
require a bit of muscle, so
More of a man than Ola.
I do not accept that.
Fine.
So that leaves dog walking and washing a car.
Is it a Renault Clio?
You could order pizza.
Pizza's not
True.
as nice.
Fair enough. Or cook.
You are
Cooking's
right.
not bad.
Orla, pizza's not as nice. Maybe you should have all thought about that. Is there nothing we can do?
They gotta work for her. Oh my God. Is that what they're gonna do?
Not only are we not going to Paris, we're spending our Sunday scrubbing Final's fucking fish hole for free.
Aye, and she'll be back
oh,
from
it's
yoga
for
soon,
free.
So get a shift on.
It's slave labour, Aaron. It's all the weight. Right, girls. No dicking about.
They're about to take this serious.
We need to leave this place fucking spotless.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's see how they do, y'all. If it's like a one shift type thing where we gotta keep everything clean, then all right, I'll do it one good time good. But after that, I'm out of there. It does not look like it's going well. Girl, you're by oil.
This is mayonnaise.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done, everyone. It's been a...
Is that Michelle? Oh no, Michelle, you gotta come down here and help us, girl. Although I would be mad though, if I'm anyone else, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, yo, Michelle, you sculpt this thing.
All right. Didn't stop you pulling over your hole this morning.
Oh.
Launch a motherfucker.
Okay, okay. Just don't. No! Michelle, no! We can't stand there. We gotta do something. Don't you grab the alcohol.
Are you throwing alcohol on it? Are you actually throwing alcohol
No,
on it? What kind of
ladies.
water you did? Season it!
Oh my goodness. James to the rescue, James. Oh, they are. Oh my God, this is not good.
Is it truth, Mommy?
Aaron, if you expect me to believe, knock them about a bit.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing drastic, just a few slaps. I said
No.
Sarah. What? Not even the...
Not leaving us like this, are you?
They just did. Oh, I thought they did.
Back door, back door.
I'll be so pissed at my parents for tying me here.
Pull it.
Here, exactly.
All right. Well, what happened was... Michelle was carrying the scented candle.
Oh, she went with that lie.
It's just not as nice.
Oh, that's it? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this show is too good to be over in just a quick little, what, 20 minutes, was it? 23 minutes. Oh man, you guys, this show is so funny. Like I said, that's all the time we have for today, guys. That's the episode, Dairy Girl season number one, episode number two. And like I was saying, man, this show is so funny. I can't believe how that just went down. So obviously, let's go ahead and discuss just some of, some of the things here. Now one of the things that I kind of noticed here, you guys, and I'm not really too sure if I, came across this in my very first review of this show or discussed this with you guys, but something that I definitely noticed in this episode was that Sarah here was talking about the phone, right? And she said, so the cordless phones will be the future. She was saying how I think a friend of hers or someone could talk from the kitchen, from her room, anywhere. Long story short, cordless phones are the future. So, what I was thinking and what I wanted to ask you guys was, is this not the time period that we are like, is this set on a different time period? Like, what era is this? Are we in the early 2000s? Are we in the 90s, 80s? 70s, although I think 70s might be pushing it just a little bit based off what they're wearing. I don't think that it's that far back in time. But like I said, she was talking about cordless phones are the future. So this definitely made me think that we are not in our current time period. So I'm very curious on where we are, where we're at pretty much. So I was just talking to you guys in case the show doesn't really go over that or really tell us what period that we're in. Unless yeah, no, if they don't, discuss it, please feel free to let me know what time period we are in. Because when I heard this kind of put me back a little bit. I was like, oh, wait, so we're not in, 2010s and up. We're more back. You know what I mean? So feel free to let me know in the comments below if you guys have an idea what time period this is in. So this was another funny episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought the girls once again were outstanding. James, poor James, once again. I feel like they always, mainly Michelle, but all the girls, they definitely treat James just a little bit. Uh, I don't want to say a ass. I don't want to say like such an ass way or a dick way. Because only Michelle, really, in my opinion, is the one who's really, um, who talks to James kind of like whatever type of situation. Which in that case, I don't mind too much. Obviously, that's his blood cousin, I believe it is. They are related just a bit. Um, I'm pretty sure they're related between those two, James and Michelle. Not saying that it's right that she's sitting there, I won't say talking shit about him, but she definitely makes his life a little bit that much harder while being here with her. So, um, yeah. So from in this episode, it seems like the girls obviously want to go to Paris. They don't have enough money. They want to, I guess find work to, save money and make their way over there. Now, Michelle had the right idea, but she did not need to take the whole damn bulletin board. I mean, that was funny. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, as she was showing it, I'm like, okay, cool, but why did you take the whole thing? I'm a little confused by that. And then what made me laugh was that I was literally thinking that, right? And then James hit it right on the nail, like the nail on the coffin. He was like, they're just on these little like bulletin pins or whatever it is, the little thumbtack stuff to keep them up there. All you had to do was just rip it off and we were good. But she ripped the whole bulletin board off of the wall and it was like, girl, why? It was so unnecessary. But I think Michelle did mention that she had a few to drink, so that could, potentially have played a factor onto why she took the bulletin board, the whole board at that. But I mean, I do like what she did though. I respect her her mindset because she had got the right idea as far as she knew that the girls needed to get work. She knew that all of the girls, including James, if he wanted to, participate in this Paris trip, that they all must find work some way, somehow. They all aren't technically, you know, I can't say they weren't, let's just say this, they weren't blessed, I guess, to the point where, their families were rich. You know what I mean? They have to work hard with and for everything that they get in their life. So I really like that what Michelle was trying to do and say. Obviously, the way she did it she could have did it just a little bit differently, but I mean, it's nothing bad. I mean, like I said, she had the right idea, she had the right mindset. I really would like to see though in the next episode if the girls and James, you know, continue on working, not potentially at the place that she stole the bulletin board from, but just in general. Hopefully they do eventually find a job. Hopefully, if the story is, you know, that the women and James wants to some way somehow make their way to Paris. Hopefully they could make that happen. But the only way that's gonna happen is if they all work. So I'm hoping that, you know, even though by the end of this episode it didn't go according to plan, hopefully everything between everybody as far as hopefully, you know, hopefully they could get on that trip. Hopefully they could stay working and, you know, find success that way. I thought this episode, like I said, was really funny. I love the girls, man. They are so funny. Like, look at this scene right here. Super over the dramatic, super over dramatic with the walk. Like, I'm gonna just play a little bit of it and you guys could just totally check it out. Super over the top. Look at James back there. They're all like, yeah, let's go ahead, let's do this. And then that's it. That ended everything. Obviously, you know, they had to work with, I'm not even sure what it was that they called the little store or restaurant that they went to clean up. I'm not even sure what the name of the restaurant was called, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this moment of them cleaning up. I thought it was funny how they thought that they were doing something, but at the, you know, when they really came to realization, they really wasn't doing anything. And what I mean by that was they felt like they were doing work, like literally cleaning, putting in work. Look at Erin, she's got, I'm pretty sure that's oil. So I'm not sure if she even knows what that is that she's holding, but I'm pretty sure that was oil that she was holding and that was what possibly may have fell on the floor. So when she's like, "Oh, this is sticky," I'm pretty sure that's why, because you grabbed the wrong thing. Same thing for James. Obviously, he grabbed the mayonnaise. These guys clearly have no working experience at all. I mean, if they clearly can't tell what they're working with as far as the equipment, the tools that they need to clean up these, you know, obviously to clean up here, you know, these guys clearly need to get some work done as far as like, you know, man, this was such a great episode as always. Obviously, real quick, Michelle. Oh man, I would have been furious if I was all the friends. To be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I would have been pissed because I would have been like, Michelle, you are the reason why we're here having to do what we're about to do right now. I like Michelle. Don't get me wrong, I do. But in this scene here, I would have definitely told her something. I would have definitely, not in no bad way. I'd have been like, Yo, Michelle, help us out. You know, we cleaning up this, not just all of us, but I mean, not just us here, but you need to help us too. You stole this, and this is why we're here. You know what I mean? I would have just told her that. But I really like Michelle. She's so funny. Um, and then the ending, it was just like, oh man, this show is starting off on the right foot, you guys. I think this is definitely something that I'm gonna be very excited to be able to come in here and record with you guys every single time that I do get the chance to record this with you guys. I'm excited to, like I said, record it, put this out there for you guys to watch and possibly enjoy as well, as far as watching my reaction to the show. Hopefully you guys enjoy just watching the show, whatever reason you guys tune in. Honestly, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I always preach this to you guys, always tell you guys how much that means to me. Just to be able to have your guys' eyeballs, even if it's for like 2-3 seconds, you know, that just means so much to me. Um, Thank you guys, like I said, so much again. And that's the episode for today. And I hope to see you guys on the very next episode of Dairy Girls. I really do. It's a great show. I really am enjoying my time watching this. So I hope to see you guys there on the next episode. So without further ado, that's all we have for today. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.